Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mara, if you didn't know. Today I'm gonna be doing a TBR video because I have so many books that I got for Christmas, books that I've bought myself, books on my Kindle, just a ton of books in my possession that I need to get through. And I feel like if I show you what books I have, maybe people will be in the comments like, oh my god, read this one, or like, this one was so good. And it'll give me motivation to actually read those and get them off my physical TBR into like my read pile. Only thing is, for Christmas, I got a bunch of books, bought myself more, and I did not have room to bring them all. So this isn't all of my books. I have some more back in Maryland that I'm waiting for my dad to send me. Thanks, Dad. When I was packing, I had to kind of pick which ones I needed like ASAP and which ones I really wanted to read soon. So all of the books that I have here are ones that like I want to read very, very urgently. The ones that are still in Maryland, like I want to read, I don't have as much motivation to read those over these. So that's why I'm just gonna do this video now and not wait for all the books to come in, because I have a ton of books unread right now, and my goal is to not have this many books on my physical TBR when those other books come in. I figured that I would also show like books on my Kindle that I'm wanting to read, just because I need to clear that out too. I'm gonna start with the books. I have like a little cart here, so I'm just gonna start with what's on here. First book is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've had this book for like 2 years. This was an OG book talk book. I have not read it yet, clearly, and it's really pretty, and it's also like kind of huge. Like, I don't remember there being a ton of hype around it, but I have no idea because I haven't read it yet. But I want to read this soon. Maybe I'll read this. This will be like my first book I read in January. I feel like I shouldn't have said that because that's definitely not going to happen. I have the first 2 books in the Inheritance Games trilogy. I've been wanting to read this one for a while too. Everybody says that Jennifer Lynn Barnes books are really easy to read. Hopefully that's true. I did just buy the first book in the Natural series. That one is in Maryland still, but that's in my pile of books that like I want ASAP. So I haven't read any of her books yet, but since I have these first, I'll definitely read these before I start the Natural series. Also, I need the last book in this series. The Gracier, I bought this right before it started getting super popular. I just got it because I had a gift card and I was like, why not? People have said that it's pretty interesting. It's kind of creepy, actually. This is like super random, but this book was really cheap and I just figured I'd get it. But it's called Fear Street True Evil. It's 3 mystery books, like thriller mysteries in one. It's not as big as it looks. I think it's probably like, yeah, it's 550 pages roughly, but it's 3 books in one. It says the horror begins with a mysterious accident near the Fear Street Cemetery. Soon after, screams echo through the empty school halls, and then the terror really begins. It's like, it's a cheerleading team, and I was a cheerleader, so I was interested in this one. Okay, well, I actually got this one in like September, but that is Love Theoretically. I want to read this today, actually. I keep saying I'm gonna read it, and I will, but I keep putting it off for other books instead. So today, I'm gonna read this, because that's everybody's favorite apparently. I also got the first book, whatever series this is, but it's Legend. I honestly don't know too much about it. I forget what it's about. It says, in a nation at war, June and Day are fighting for revenge, honor, freedom, and each other. Ooh, wait, this sounds really good. I also got Love and Luck. This is the same author as Love and Gelato, and then there's Love and Olives. I got Love and Luck because it takes place in Ireland, and I am Irish and I'm obsessed with Ireland. So I got this one mostly because it's just like a cute, easy read and it's not too long. I hadn't read Love and Gelato. I kind of heard mixed things about it. Like, I'd like this one more, but it's about this girl Addie who's visiting Ireland for her aunt's destination wedding. It says she's hoping she can stop thinking about the one horrible thing that left her miserable and heartbroken and threatens her future. Sounds like me. So I'm gonna read this hopefully very soon. And then I got the first book in the Never After series, and that is Hooked. I've also seen a lot of mixed reviews on this one. I don't know if it's like considered a dark romance or what, but I've just seen clips of it and like certain teasers. People are like feeling very mixed opinions about this book. I feel like I would like it. Okay, I'm just gonna read the back because this actually looks really good. I didn't know too much about it. It says, James has always had one agenda: destroy his enemy Peter Michaels. When Peter's 20-year-old daughter Wendy shows up to James's bar, he sees his way in, seduce the girl, and use her for his revenge. It's the perfect plan until things in James's organization begin to crumble. Wendy can't seem to shake her desire for him. As the relationship grows more heated and she learns more about the world he moves in, she finds herself unsure if she's falling for the man known as James or the monster known as Hook. I'm actually really interested in this. I feel like I'd like it. It's a romance book. I don't know if it's dark romance, enemies to lovers, or what the trope is going on there. Now I have to go to my big shelf. This is a mess. Like, I have books everywhere right now. I have The Six of Crows duology. I've had this for a few years as well. Really want to read this soon because I feel like it's winter vibes. And I also just know that a lot of people love this series, so I really want to get into that. And then of course I have the next 2 books in the Magnolia Parks universe. I don't have the 5th book yet. I don't even know if it's out yet. I've seen some people have it. Maybe it's ARCs or maybe I'm just behind, but The Great Undoing and Long Way Home, I love Magnolia Parks, so these I'm definitely reading very soon. And then I also have the last 2 books in Dreamland Billionaire series. This one's quite chunky. Okay, read The Final Offer. I want to reread it, tab it up, and then do that before I get into these. That's kind of why I've been putting it off. I did read Love Redesigned and I loved it. I'm quite excited for these, but I also have heard mixed reviews about one of these and I feel like it was The Final Offer. I don't know, but I love the vibe of these books. Like I loved Love Redesigned and I really enjoyed the first book in this series, so I know I'll like these. They're just kind of intimidating because they're huge and they're romance books, so I just want to look out for myself in that way, I guess. Guys, I'm drowning in books. Like, this is really bad. I have them everywhere. I have the last 2 books in, what series is this? The Knockabout series. I read Things We Never Got Over. I really liked it. Again, this is kind of the same situation as the Dreamland Billionaire series. I really want to read these. They're just huge and they're romance books and I don't want to get bored. So I'm waiting until I'm in the right mood to read these. I know a lot of people like this one. A lot of people don't really like this one too much. I have them both, so I'll obviously read them both. I made a mistake in December. I read the last book in the Twisted series instead of the second. I meant to grab this one and I grabbed Twisted Lies. It's fine though because I loved it, but now I have to read these 2 that are in the middle. I think a lot of people like this one as their favorite. I don't really know too much about this one, but I'll find out. Sarah J. Maas here. I have to finish the ACOTAR series very, very soon. So I obviously have ACOWAR and then This Way that I have to go. And then I got Assassin's Blade because I want to read Throne of Glass right after. Some people have opinions on what order you should read them in. I planned on reading Assassin's Blade first because I've heard more people say that they should read this first. It's supposed to be more emotional this way, apparently, so hoping that that's true. That's everything on my physical TBR. I believe so. I'm making another look around with my eyes and making sure, but now I'm gonna show you what's on my Kindle downloaded currently. I have been reading a lot on here because it's just easy, like read this in bed. It's a lot of hockey books. Duh, like do you guys even know me? Like, do you see the books just like everywhere? Like, it's a mess. Forbidden Devil, which is a hockey romance. Desire or Defense, which is another hockey romance. Camera Chemistry, I honestly don't really know what that is. The Night Shift, which was one that I saw on TikTok. Rules of the Game, so this has Offside and Shutout, obviously hockey books. Unsteady, which is another hockey book. I'm pretty sure Consider Me is also one. Divine Rivals, By a Thread. I have By a Thread in the physical version, but because I have it on here and I got it for Christmas, I just left it back in Maryland and I'll get it whenever I get it, I guess. I did already read Collide. You guys know I love that one. Heart of the Raven Prince and The Serpent and the Wings of the Night. These are 2 that I've heard of for months that I really want to read. I have no idea what this is and it won't let me get rid of it. But that's everything. Those are about 90% of the books on my physical TBR because like I said, I have a lot of other ones still in Maryland, but not too many, I don't think. I don't know, maybe you guys are motivated to now read your physical TBR. I don't really know what the point of this video was other than to just show you that I need to not buy any books until I read some of these. If any of your favorite books are in here, tell me which ones I should read first because I have seriously no idea and I'm really just relying on TBR videos to like get me to read these books because I have no idea what I want to read, how I want to read these, what order. I got no clue. I have a ton of series that I'm in the middle of and I need to finish. No idea which ones to do first, no idea what series to start afterwards. Clearly I'm a little overwhelmed. If you saw any of your favorite books in here, let me know which ones I should read first. If there's any other books that you think I would like based on these, also let me know those so that I can buy more books and fill up my TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you guys when I see you.